Which GT3 car should you pick? In general, unless you're in the top 0.5% of sim racers, and if you were then you'd know the answer already, then the GT3 car you should pick is the one that you most quickly connect with when you try it. Personally, I was strongest in the Mercedes last season and hence that's what I picked. Despite the McLaren and Porsche being the strongest cars at the time, technically speaking, I was just faster and more consistent in the Merc overall. It was the car in which I felt I could consistently put down my strongest races, and that's what's most important to me. My advice, the BMW M4 GT3 seems to be the easiest and least technical to drive. It's a really good starter car, really balanced and low on drama, and it's what I would advise you start with if you're stepping into GT3 for the first time. Generally speaking, front-engine cars like the Mercedes, Mustang and BMW are very responsive and safe when turning into corners. They're more accepting of being thrown into the apex, but can be a bit unstable on low to medium speed exits because they generally have less traction at the rear. Mid-engine cars like the Ferrari, Lamborghini, Honda and McLaren are responsive when turning into corners, but are not as safe, with a tendency to be more unstable in the middle of corners especially. But the payoff is that they have more traction than front-engine cars and can usually fly around corners with ease. The one rear-engine car, the Porsche, is responsive when turning into corners but can be unstable on initial corner entry. However, the traction on corner exit is unbeatable and it can shoot away from slow speed turns with ease. Although car setup has a major influence on how the car will behave, each car does have a nature, a style, that can plug into your driving style better than others, and in finding the GT3 car you like best, you can actually learn more about your own style, and sometimes it can be the car that you initially completely overlook.